The seven-figure side hustle. You're about to learn the exact system that took me from broke customer support representative, struggling to make it on my own with my new wife in the San Francisco Bay Area, waking up to an alarm clock, working for a boss I didn't want to work for, having to drive an hour each way to a building I didn't want to spend 8 hours in. But I was doing what I had to do to attempt to pay for my life. And this is where the side hustle comes in. My wife and I are both psychologically unemployable. Said another way, we really just don't like people telling us what to do. We like to be in control of our time. We work when we want to work. And we do our best work in this manner. So we knew we had to build something that honored that side of ourselves. Now, I had experience with affiliate marketing before, but it had all come crashing down to zero. I was driving traffic from an early social network over to an affiliate vendor for an offer that was working, and I was earning upwards of $3,000 per month, but the platform decided to turn off my links, so my income went down to zero pretty much overnight. Years later, my wife and I decided we were going to start a niche website. This time we were going to build it somewhere that we owned, on a self-hosted WordPress website, which many people refer to as a blog. In my opinion, it's kind of the same thing. So we actually borrowed money from my father. It was $95.40 for the domain name and the web hosting for a year, and we began blogging. I learned and mastered keyword research, search engine optimization, all of these things I've now taught freely on YouTube for years. Running a traffic-only business has limitations. Although we were generating upwards of 1 million visits per month on our biggest website and earning a good income, we were always reliant on Google for the traffic, and this created a one point of failure scenario within our business. If Google decided for some reason to change its algorithm and we were negatively impacted, our business could yet again go to zero. Now, I had already experienced that, so I was on the lookout for this one point of failure within the new business, the new venture my wife and I had started. And this is when I realized and learned and truly understood the power of having an email list and the importance of you having an email list inside of your business. I'm all for monetizing organic traffic when it hits your website. So you can promote affiliate products inside of your content. You can promote advertisements. That's wonderful to generate this content. To generate revenue from your content. And I hope you reinvest that revenue into more content to get more traffic. Meanwhile, always be building your email list, because that email list is the real asset inside of your business. This is why so many professional marketers say the money is in the list. It's this asset that safeguards you from all of the future changes that are absolutely coming our way. Changes in user behavior, changes in algorithms, etc., etc. So what I now know that I'm sharing with you today in 9 points. We're going to go through 9 separate points right here, right now, efficiently, effectively, to help you understand this TLC approach to building a business online. Inherently, it's quite simple. But you're going to notice, as we zoom in, there are layers of complexity that are just a bunch of other simple things. So there's a lot of simple things that you do, and if you try to look at an online business in one big mechanism, if you try to look at it as one big machine or one big mechanism, it might distract you because you're going to think it's this big, scary, complex thing. But stick with me through all 9 points, and you'll understand that all of those 9 inner working pieces are actually inherently simple. So TLC stands for traffic, leads, and commissions. Traffic are the something like 4.5 billion human beings online who use the internet. Most of them are on Google, Amazon, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. You know the platforms that are popular right now. They're out there. They're the ones that everyone are using, and there's rarely ever more than 5 platforms where 80% of the attention goes to. Then there's the list. So your job is to create content that attracts the attention of these billions of people, but you only need your little world with your little niche of people. You create content that attracts their attention to you, and then you give them an opportunity to join your email list. Finally, you have the commissions. Now, I believe that affiliate marketing is the greatest business model for new and intermediate marketers because you get to leverage the copywriting prowess, the tech prowess, and the marketing and sales prowess of some great vendors and products without doing any of the difficult work of course creation, offer creation, copywriting, customer support, integrating your shopping cart with your product delivery system, the follow-up email sequence. You don't have to create any of that. As an affiliate marketer, you get to generate oftentimes 50% commissions or greater for simply driving targeted traffic that converts into sales. Now, as I said earlier, I think it's great if you also monetize with advertising or affiliate marketing in your blog posts. I'm all for multiple streams of income. And I'm also a proponent of you creating your own products over time. It's a wonderful business decision because you can generate even more revenue for every sale when you own the transaction and you own the product line. So affiliate marketing can also give you a fast and inexpensive way to test markets and to test products before you ever invest time and energy building something out. If you want to sell your own products from day one, I'm all about it. High five, let's get to it. It's the same plan, whether your TLC is traffic, leads, commissions, or whether your TLC is traffic, leads, and customers. Same big plan. Let's jump in deeper. So under traffic, there's 3 options: organic search traffic, organic social media traffic, or advertising. I recommend organic search engine traffic as your first traffic source. And this is going to help you in 2 ways. First, you are going to be forced to research and create content in your niche, which is going to help you become an expert in your niche. It forces you to learn and study and write. And it's my personal opinion that the act of writing is when we actually learn things. It's not from studying, it's from attempting to teach others is how we learn things better. So this process of creating content for organic search is going to help you go from where you are now, which is probably not an expert, to where you want to be, which is known as one of the experts in your niche or sub-niche. Now, if the word niche makes you think, but Miles, I don't know what my niche is, don't worry. You can go to milesbeckler.com, which is my website, and on the top navigation, there's a button that says Find Your Niche. Go through the simple process, go through the freely available video trainings, and choose one. You need to build the skills, And it doesn't matter if your first niche site or your third niche site becomes the one that generates the revenue you need. The key is to get into motion and to begin so you can learn by doing, and that's when you can eventually evolve, pivot, and adjust and optimize your way to the success that you really desire. Success is not an event. It's a long process of trying things, adjusting, adapting, trying new things, adjusting, adapting, trying new things, adjusting, adapting, and then really drilling down and zeroing in and working more with that which worked. So under the organic search traffic, you've got a choice. You're either going after Google traffic with a WordPress, self-hosted WordPress blog, or you're going after YouTube traffic. Those are the only two search engines that really matter. With YouTube, you have a challenge that you don't own the user experience. So you can't display a pop-up that will offer people the opportunity to get on your email list. So it's going to take more time and energy to build an audience on YouTube before getting approximately 1 in 10 subscribers to actually go to your website and subscribe to your email list. On Google, you use written blog posts that target a specific keyword and employ the basics of search engine optimization. Statistically speaking, there are more people searching for Google and more people clicking on blog posts than there are people searching on YouTube and clicking on videos. You can get help with outsourcing your writing. There are tools, writing assistant tools that can help you speed up the process through outlining things, but ultimately you need to choose one or the other. Are you going to write your way to success, or are you going to create videos all the way to get to your success? And then it's important to remember that it's hundreds, not dozens. So on my journey on YouTube to take a brand new channel and to grow it to over 200,000 subscribers required me publishing approximately 700 videos in 5 years. This broke down to about one video every 2.5 days for 5 years. With my wife's blog that we first began that helped me escape the rat race, she's published over 1,000 blog posts. Now it's been over 10 years at this point in time, but the bulk majority of that publishing happened in the first 5 years. The frequency of publishing and the quality, the usefulness, the utility value. Is your post actually helping the user get what they're looking for? Those two things combined, frequency and utility value. That's what determines whether you're going to win on search. So the second option is organic social media. It takes a certain personality type who's willing to share just about everything in order to succeed with social media. If you're going to go this route, you probably already like social media. You probably already have the ones that you understand, and you're going to want to play to your strengths. If you just think that social media is going to give you a shortcut to traffic, well, you're kind of right. You can get traffic faster with social media traffic than you can with search traffic. But with search traffic, you can get traffic for years. Blog posts my wife wrote in 2012 still drive traffic to our website, still drive leads onto our list. And it's over 10 years later now. Some of my early videos from 2016 still drive lots and lots of subscribers and opt-ins from my YouTube channel. On social, you can start to get attention and traffic quickly, but the moment you stop publishing, you will see your traffic die down aggressively. Rarely will you receive traffic on social if you aren't posting more than multiple times per day. If you're trying to post once or twice per week on social, you're never going to get the kind of traffic you need to build a true side hustle that can support you in living a lifestyle that you really want to and enjoy living. So right now, as of recording this, TikTok is giving creators wonderful reach for the amount of effort required. Vertical video seems to be taking over, as you can publish vertical videos on TikTok, on YouTube with their shorts, Instagram Reels, and I believe Facebook's now also building their next kind of version of the app around vertical videos. So the world is starved for vertical video content right now. And if you become a vertical video producer, you put yourself in a position to really get some extra love from the algorithms because, again, they're short on vertical videos. So the early movers get an advantage. And then last up on the traffic side is the world of advertising. Now, to go down the path of advertising, you need to have a proper sales funnel built. You need to be able to earn cash flow from the clicks you're driving immediately. Now, I've taught, you can search YouTube, or below this in the notes of this audio, below this where you're watching or listening to this, you should be able to find access to my ATM funnel video training as well. There should be a link to that. You can always Google Miles Beckler ATM video funnel, or ATM funnel training or ATM funnel video. Search that, you can get that. But the idea is, with paid traffic, you need to have a system built that will allow you to turn a click that you paid for into a lead quickly, within a minute, and then make an offer to that person so they can actually become a customer in the exact same session that you paid for the click on. So with that structure in place, you can begin to measure, if I put in $50 in paid advertising and they go through my funnel, how much am I earning? Am I earning $50 back? If yes, you can then put the same $50 back through to get more leads and more customers. And this is how people scale businesses and lists very quickly, is they cycle the same funds through advertising into sales funnels that generate the cash flow they need to cover the advertising. It's called a self-liquidating offer. And this is how the old school guys of direct response marketing, who sold books and home study courses from magazine ads and newspaper ads back in the 60s and 70s, this is the business that they operated. It's called direct response marketing. So to get into advertising, you need a system that directly asks the user to take that next step after each and every step. So we get into the game of copywriting, we get into the game of persuasion. It's a wonderful game, but generally speaking, most people start by building up their organic search traffic or their organic social traffic first. And then when they're driving cash flow and they've figured out a few things to sell to those audiences, that's when they start to reinvest the business cash flow into paid advertising. So you're playing with house money, and that's where you get scale. One way or another, you need your own traffic system. Okay, you need to have some sort of a traffic engine built. I don't care what it is, but you must be able to drive traffic. If you don't have $500 to $700 per month or more to spend in advertising, well, it rules that one out. If you don't have a funnel built, it kind of rules that one out. So, organic search or organic social. My recommendation for people is a self-hosted WordPress blog, because eventually, even if you do a YouTube channel, you're going to need to have your own blog. You're going to need your own home because you have to drive traffic from YouTube to a page that you control, which is on your website at some point, in order to get them to opt in for your lead magnet. Which brings us to part 2, lead magnet. But you just got the first 3 of 9 ideas: organic search, organic social, advertising. One of those 3 is what you have to pick. To grow your email list, you need a lead magnet, an opt-in page, and a follow-up sequence. Here are the next 3 things, okay? This is numbers 4 through 6 that you're learning on the way to 9. With a lead magnet, you want to figure out what your audience's big desired outcome is, and then you create a PDF or an MP3 or a video file that helps them quickly take a step or multiple steps in the direction of their big desired outcome. This can be a cheat sheet. It could be a checklist. It could be a 7-day challenge. It could be a pre-recorded webinar that you held, but you would position it as a free workshop. So for example, if I was a real estate professional who was good at farming neighborhoods by mailing postcards, okay? So I got my leads for listings by cold mailing neighborhoods. It's called farming in that industry. So if I was on that, I would say I could do a 7-day challenge. How to get a complete farming, how to farm 1,000-person neighborhood in 7 days. And then over the course of 7 days, they would just get email 1, email 2, email 3, all the way through email 7. I'd tell them a step to do each and every day. Go get the addresses from here. Go get your design done here. Go get your design uploaded to this system here. Go upload your addresses here. Bingo, 7 days, they've actually done it. By the end of 7 days, they actually built something and they launched it out and they created a ripple effect in their life. They mailed 1,000 mailers or 300 mailers or whatever's realistic. I'm not in real estate in that way from a retail standpoint, so I don't actually know the specifics of it, but this is the big idea. My best lead magnet is going to help my best prospects get an experience in their life. Because here's what I know. If I could go get a bunch of real estate agents who want more listings, who are interested in farming, if I could get those people to go send out a mailer, a lot of them are going to see some responses, some phone calls. They might even get listings, and bingo, these people are going to love me forever. Might just make a $97 or a $197 course that goes deeper into that process if the simple act of creating a free lead magnet that gets a positive result does indeed work. So I test my big ideas through these lead magnets. So a checklist is another way. You could do a checklist. So if you're farming neighborhoods through mailing and real estate, here's my 7-step checklist that got me specific result. Then you give the checklist away for free and potentially you could sell that course I was talking about in the last minute. So you need something that gives them a quick win. It could be just literally creating an outline like I've done here that I'm not reading off of, I'm going off of today. So I created a little outline and I turned on my microphone. And I've now been recording for 23 minutes. This is attempt number, 17 to get it right to get this out to you. But I've been working on it for maybe 90 minutes at this point in time total. I'm testing an idea quickly here. And that's what you need to do for your lead magnet. A 1-page cheat sheet, a 1-page checklist is very, very quick to create. So is audio. So is a video webinar training, which is what some people do. Play to your strengths. Get your lead magnet done quickly. Then you need an opt-in page or a pop-up that gives it away, right? You need to have some sort of a page, some sort of a location where someone can say, yes, I want your free thing, enter their information, bingo. At that moment, they've become a lead. Now, if you start with blogging, or if you have been blogging and you've got hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, or hundreds of thousands of visitors going to your website each and every month, displaying a pop-up over your blog posts is one of the easiest ways. I use Thrive Themes. If you search Miles Beckler, how to display a pop-up on WordPress, you will find tutorials and help in accomplishing that. If you have organic traffic from Google that lands on your pages, display your lead magnet as a pop-up. It just pops up when they're on the page. If you don't have that, let's say you've been doing the YouTube thing, or you're going on TikTok doing the organic social media thing, you will need to have some sort of landing page that you control. You can build these for free on Aweber, which is all the email marketing systems allow you to build landing pages, or you can use specific landing page builders. I've even got a template if you want to search Miles Beckler opt-in page template. I'll show you how it's done. Essentially, you need a headline. And your headline needs to be a big promise. And that big promise hopefully can be even bigger than here's how to mail out 1,000 farm postcards in 7 days. And hopefully your promise is here's the trick to how I generated 14 new listings in 7 days. Because that outcome, that headline that promises the outcome they desire, that's what's going to get people to take action. So you need a big headline, and it needs to promise not the thing you're giving away, but the result that it creates. If this is a landing page that you control, you've then got the room for 3 bullets. If it's a pop-up, you don't have room for 3 bullets, but you can put 3 bullets, which are the 3 additional main benefits that can also overcome the 3 big objections from your audience. Put that all on one super simple page. Again, to see this, you can just search for my Miles Beckler opt-in page template. You can find it and you can go deeper into this if that's where you're at in the TLC process. And then there's the follow-up. So you can pre-write emails and plug them in. It's called an autoresponder. Or you can only have 1, maybe 2 emails that deliver the thing they request, and you put them on a broadcast list. A broadcast list is one that you just log in a few times a week and you send them an email. Send them a helpful video, send them a tool you found that was cool, send them an affiliate offer, create something for them. The name of the game once you go into the email marketing world is to continually email your list. So even if you automate years of follow-up, eventually those people will get through the follow-up and you'll want to keep adding more emails. I prefer writing my emails on the fly, so I prefer having shorter follow-up sequences so I can kind of get people into my current ongoing conversation quickly so they can follow along with my life and they can follow along with my progress and they can stay most in tune with what's working now because my world, this world of internet marketing, changes relatively quickly. And it's a good time to mention that if you're not getting my emails, where I continually update things like this that you're listening to now, you should go to milesbeckler.com/emails and you should sign up. So the last part is the commissions. There's 3 points under here. So we've completed 6 of 9. You're in the final stretch of learning the full TLC here. And the first big idea in driving commissions is to have a bridge page. Now, this is where you hijack your thank you page after the user subscribes. Whether it's a pop-up or whether you're using your own landing page, 100% of people who opt in on that page will see the page that loads immediately after. It's how their browsers work. It's programmed into the browser. After a user submits their email address, send them to this page here. Most people either A, deliver the free thing right there on the page, or B, they just say, thank you, go check your email for a confirmation. Now, I prefer to run my email lists as a single opt-in, meaning there's no confirmation step, and I prefer to deliver the free thing in the very first email, which fires off automatically. So after a user opts in, I take them to a bridge page where I make my first offer. If you have great products that are your own, wonderful. Put up one of your best-selling products at a discount on this page. We call it an OTO, or a one-time offer. If you don't have a product of your own to sell, that's fine. Go find the best product out there for this specific person's needs that has an affiliate program. Go join that affiliate program and recommend their software or service or product. In the real estate example, if I didn't have a product, I would absolutely go figure out what is the best real estate membership program or what is the best real estate how to get more listings course. And that's what I would position as, here's where I learned everything I learned to create these massive, fantastic results that you also want. I'm just another helpful real estate person like you. If you want to kind of learn everything I've learned from my mentor, click the link below and go get the course that I learned all this from. It's a very powerful pitch that's not really like a pitch because you're just being a friend. And whether they take it or not, it's all right. You're going to follow up with them in email. They're on your email list at this point in time. You have the right and the ability to follow up with them forever until they unsubscribe. This allows you to start earning commissions or cash flow instantly after someone becomes a lead. This is going to help you make more sales because more people see the thank you page than open the first email or open the second email. You can see this in your open rates. Oftentimes, 80% of people will open the first email, meaning you've already lost 20% of people if you're not showing an OTO. If your first email is in if your first offer is in email number 2 or 3, then probably 40% or less of the people will even open that email. So you're going to make less sales because less people are going to see the pitch, which is why you put it on that thank you page as the bridge. Then there's your own products. I think your own products are a great way to build additional revenue over time. Scratch that your own products part right there. I'm going to reorganize right here on the fly. Thank you. This brings us to the concept of finding great affiliate products, because you do need to find the best of the best to recommend. I call the process offer shopping. Offer shopping is when I empathize with my audience and I think about where they are. What are they working on? What challenges are they facing? And then I try to think up what solutions or courses or tools do they need that they don't know they need yet, but they need them. So when I figure that out, and let's say it's keyword research. I've used the real estate idea a little too much already. So let's just say it's keyword research, and I know people are looking for keyword research, and well, you're going to have to get a tool. So I, as the affiliate, go out and I test 5, 6, 7 tools. Spend a week banging on this one, banging on that one. What results do I like? I read the reviews of the different ones. And if you're like, Miles, I don't have that much money to go buy all the 7 tools. Well, A, make sure they all have affiliate programs, because you'll find lots of SEO tools don't. So you won't even include those in your research. And then B, make sure they have free trials or 30-day money-back guarantees, because you wouldn't want to promote something that doesn't have a solid 30-day money-back guarantee. You wouldn't want to promote something that doesn't have that or a free trial or an inexpensive trial. So this is a part of the offer shopping, is looking, well, if I sign up and try it and it's not the one for me and for my recommendation, will they give me my money back? Oh, they will? Great, cool. So now you can sign up for 3 or 4 of them, try them. If they're not great, refund them, or refund all of the ones except for the one that actually works long-term. And there you go. Now you have your product that you want to promote. And I recommend that you try to get come up with a 3 core offer type system. Now for me, the 3 core offers are generally a low ticket offer, a recurring revenue offer, and a high ticket offer. And you can have several of each. Ultimately, you just want to test different things to find what performs best for each of those main product categories. So a low ticket product will be something from $7 or 99 cents all the way up to, I don't know, $27 or $47. What low ticket means is different in different niches. The recurring just means it's something that has some sort of a monthly auto bill or a monthly auto ship or a recurring payment that you get commission on. when you get hundreds of people utilizing a software that generates a monthly commission from all of those individuals for you, you get paid recurring and residually for work you did in the past. And then the high ticket commissions allow you to have these large cash injections that are just wonderful within your lifestyle. This is how you can pay down debt aggressively. This is how you can save up for a first home or a second home if you choose, or you could save up a very large down payment so you're not having to mortgage a huge percent. If you want to purchase things like a boat or a new car, you have the ability to create cash injections by promoting high ticket products. Because 100 sales of with a $40 commission is a lot different than 100 sales with a $400 commission. Okay, that's 10x the revenue for the same amount of sales. And you can't just keep promoting the same thing over and over and over again. So if you do a promotion on a high ticket product, you're probably not going to promote a high ticket product for a while. And it's time to give value to your list and maybe mention the low ticket products and the recurring products shortly thereafter. It's important to always be offer shopping. You should always be testing the new products in the market. You should always be on the lookout for what your audience is already buying, what they're raving about. You can learn this by participating with your audience on Twitter, by participating with your audience on Reddit, by reading the same threads and forums and looking through the hashtags on TikTok and Instagram, by looking in those Facebook groups that they're all a part of. They'll talk about which tools they're using most often. These are, generally speaking, the best tools to promote because they're the ones people are already buying. And you are just going to help your audience learn that this is the best tool for that solution, for that problem that everyone has. And when you connect that user with the solution that they already desire, it's a very easy sell and it can generate more and more commissions. And then the ninth idea, the final idea, is really for you to create your own products over time. Your audience is going to grow accustomed to hearing from you. They're going to like to learn from you directly. Generally speaking, you will always have a better conversion rate on your own product that you create with your audience as long as the copywriting is as good. Which means you can earn a lot more revenue. You can go from 50% commissions to earning about 96% of each sale when you take the transaction fees out. So this could literally double your income by making this one switch once you are far enough down the line. You've got the full TLC built out. Doesn't make sense to go build this side of the business out yet if you don't have a list and you don't have traffic. But if you've got advertising skills and you've got an opt-in page and you've been building a list and you've got cash flow, absolutely go create yourself some products and start running traffic, see if you can sell those too if you are there in the business. And that's the big idea here, is that it was a long evolution for me from when I was waking up to an alarm clock, driving my hour commute each way in the Bay Area in traffic, having to go through the canyon from the outer East Bay back to the inner East Bay where I grew up, right? From that point to where I'm at now took years of mastering the traffic game. And then it took years of mastering the email list game. And it's been years of working on and figuring out the offers game. Been making money online as an affiliate since 2003, for perspective. This main website that my wife and I launched in 2009, that this model is based off of, right? The one I got right, we started in 2009, for perspective. And then my 5-year run on YouTube from 2016 to 2021 was my way of taking what I learned from doing this with my wife and then executing it in a similar yet different way, right? Does this work if I go to YouTube? Does this work if I do it in a different niche? Is the success we had the first time duplicatable? I had to know. And it is. The system works. The big challenge is the system takes longer than most people want it to take. Well, such is life. My fruit trees are taking longer than I'd like them to take. Got some cherry trees that have been in the ground 2 years. Didn't get no cherries. I got 2 cherries this year. And it's just the thing. It's just how long it takes cherry trees when you plant them to produce cherries. Still not getting any nectarines or apricots yet. It's all right. It's part of the process. Everything ebbs and flows. Everything comes and goes. That's how it works. But now, and the most important part is that you now have a framework. It's simple. Traffic, list, commissions. It works. There's no ceiling to how much money you can make with this kind of a business model. And when I'm saying it took years of traffic and years working on a list and years on the commission side, those were overlapping years. This is a Venn diagram. You don't have to go in perfect, mathematically scientific, calendarologically ordered your way through this, right? You don't have to follow this step by step by step. You can be working on several of these different of the 9 things at the same time. That's how it works. But my recommendation is to go all in on that traffic engine if you don't have that running yet. There will be a link to my recommendation for the traffic engine training below this, somewhere near this, on the notes next to this. Once your traffic is up and running, grow the list, because they might pull the rug out from under you and you might lose your traffic one day. So you need to be growing that list. And a link to a helpful resource that's absolutely an affiliate link. So is the last one I mentioned. The link to the helpful resource where I learned everything I know about email marketing, how to grow my list to my first 1,000 subscribers, what to say, the first 80 templates that you can use to just copy and send. That link will be wherever the other links are. And then offer shopping. Go get you some commissions. Go find the absolute best products, the best selling products, the things that people love and rave about. Go find those and then find the ones that have affiliate programs. Literally scroll to the bottom of their websites and look in the footer. Does it say affiliate? If no, Google brand name, affiliate. Did it come up? Because if they have an affiliate program, they're going to make it easy for you to find. And if you've put your time and energy into building a traffic engine that gets thousands of visits per month, and you've put in your time to grow an email list that's now got 730 subscribers who love to open your emails, when you apply to that affiliate program and you tell them that you're getting this much traffic, you got this many people you're connected with on social, you get this many impressions and this many people on your list, they will love to have you as an affiliate. They'll get you signed up and voila, your potential income increases and it creates a snowball effect. And now today I get people asking me to go on their channels to go get exposure to their audiences because I've built brand by doing the hard work of paying the dues of creating the content, building my traffic engine. Today I get offers in my inbox of people saying, hey, you want to promote this? On Twitter, DMs, made tens of thousands of dollars from just somebody came into my DMs who I knew. I know their status in our industry. Hey, Miles, would you be interested in promoting this? Absolutely. Shoot me the link. Boom. 14 grand in revenue generated from a couple of emails on the first try. Not shabby. And it's because I paid my dues that I get those kinds of extreme results, because those are extreme results. And that's probably a good place to end it. Is being honest with you about taking ownership of the results that you're getting in life. If you're kind of sort of dabbling in the internet marketing thing, you're probably going to get results that kind of sort of look like you're dabbling in the internet marketing thing. If you're publishing half-ass content all the time, you're probably going to get half-ass results at best. It really takes stepping up and committing to being the most helpful guide for your audience, whatever audience that is that you choose. Now, your content doesn't have to be the best. It doesn't have to be the most valuable, but you better put your heart into it. And you better be trying to be the most helpful person for them. That's the thing that actually makes all the difference in a long-term successful business. So when your audience knows that you are real and you are there to help them get to where they're going, that's when you can create your own products like coaching programs that can bring in massive amounts of money. It's when you can do live events in cool places around the world. I've hosted masterminds in 20-bedroom palaces in Thailand. It was like 34,000 square feet. It was incredible. You can get to that point when you work your way through the entire process. And it is 100% work. And it's 100% up to you. I like knowing the kind of competition that I'm up against. If I'm going to get in the ring with Mike Tyson, I like knowing what's coming so I can be prepared mentally and physically to do what needs to get done. And if you really want to build a true, honest side hustle that creates true passive or residual income, roll up your sleeves. It's a lot of work to be done. But there's good news too. It's easier today than it's ever been before. There's more people today looking for help than ever before. There's more opportunity right now than there ever has been in the history of humanity. You have the potential and the capability to step up and claim your share. It's a land grab. It's a virtual land grab. I'm going to be the most helpful person for German Shepherd owners. Perfect. Get to it. If you love German Shepherds, that sounds like a wonderful lifestyle business. Sounds like something you would truly love. Oh, but Miles, there's already people doing that. Yeah, so? They ain't you. It's time for you to just get out and go do you, be you, share that you-ness, share your I am with the world, if you know what I mean. That's the key. And when you find that drive, get up. It was at 5:30 this morning. I was excited to write an email for my list. It was a great email. Nailed today's email. Love it when they flow like that. Nailed it. Well, you got to get there. And how do you get there? It's my commitment to you, to helping you truly figure it out, because all the scammers and the schemers are telling you the wrong way to do it. And when you're that German Shepherd person, you're like, no, all the other people ranking on German, they don't get it. They don't know German Shepherds like I do. Great. You found your thing. Go. If you don't know your thing, if the niche idea is really the big problem that you feel like you're dealing with, make sure you go to milesbeckler.com. I'll have that link down with all the other links, wherever the heck those ended up, however you're consuming this. I do appreciate you. I appreciate your time. Thanks for sticking with me and being with me today on this one. And I look forward to connecting with you again soon. So until we meet again, be well.